Hello, friends and enemies. It's me, VIPCOS. That is why I have a beard. Okay, so I'm gonna take a page out of Ali Nadi in AHDEE, and she said to normalize fandom divorce. So I'm gonna do it. I am divorced from the Chris Evans fandom. It stopped being fun. Anytime I go back to the threads to see if there's anyone that I remember, the majority are people who are complaining about him and Alba Batista. And to me, it's icky when they slut shame her, when they say she's an escort, she's a whore, this and that. And they call her every type of name. And as somebody who has done things like that, where they're accusing her of camgirling, porn, as someone who has done in the past cam girling for fun, and also trying to make money, don't do it. It's really gross. It's really fucking gross when people are like, oh my gosh, she does this and that, and then they're like, his mother would never and he would never. And I'm like, you don't know his mother, you don't know this man, you know nothing except a thing. And then you have the opposite side where people are like, they're calling him a Geppetto. They're calling him a Geppetto because of Alba Batista. And I'm like, she's 28. And they're like, well, he got with her when she was 21, 22. And I'm like, yeah, it's really sad, pathetic to be. There are different age gaps. Okay. There are age gaps. The oldest that I would go is maybe 4 or 5. 5, I think, would be the oldest. Even pushing it. Like there's a YouTuber that I like and a TikToker that I like. Wish nothing for the best for him. He's 31. I joke about, oh my gosh, like I would love to date and marry him. But here's the thing. A, I don't know him. I don't know who the fuck he is outside in real life. I only know the character he plays. And also, I'm going to be 40. Why the fuck would I want to talk to a 31-year-old man? He is just starting his life, figuring out what he wants. I already know what I want. Will I be able to have kids? I was thinking about adopting kids, to be honest. And I'm talking about actual, like, toddlers and children. I'm not having babies now. I don't see that happening. I've made peace with never getting pregnant and being a parent to someone who is, a kid or a toddler, a kid, and older. I don't see myself, I've never really saw myself having children. So when you have Chris Evans and the 16-year gap, you go, ooh. Your other exes or the ones that you were out with, they were your age, near your age, but whatever. They are acting as if he dated them and then ghosted them. They are acting as if they are the judge, the jury, and it's really gross. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous to go to the group and be like, okay, how's it going? And everybody's like, he's this and that. Based on what? Well, there was a rumor of something that happened in DC, and I'm like, what's the rumor? And they're like, well, he was with a 20-year-old, a 21-year-old. Okay, and 21. Again, and I say this again, I get the ick for men that are dating, younger. And that's why I get the ick when I say that about that TikTok YouTuber. Because as cute as he is, and as sweet as he is, no. And also, he doesn't know who the fuck I am. So, I have divorced myself from the Chris Evans fandom. Every so often, I'll try to maybe visit. And then I'll remind myself, like, why are you back here? There's nothing fun. Because I'll try to say something like, oh, I'm really excited about this movie and this thing that comes out, and people are like, he's this and that. And I'm like, it's not fun anymore. It's not fun. Another fandom that I am no longer a part of, Keanu Reeves. I've always been a fan of him, but I don't like to say I'm a fan because some of those women are just They are so possessive. They talk mad shit about the one woman he's talking to that is his age. And they're like, oh, this and that. And it's like, why do you and I both know that this man has gone through shit. Let him be happy. God, you're fucking weird. You're all fucking weird. And I say this as someone who did weird shit. I feel like I should be able to call people out. If you're weird, I've done weird shit, so I should call you out for doing weird shit. Stop doing weird shit. Stop doing weird shit. Go outside, okay? God, make things not fun anymore. I can't thirst after somebody because now I'm like, ugh. Also, I am no longer a fan of Quinn. I used to love Quinn audio, and sometimes I do check in it, but I'm just so fucking tired of how people have policed things. Guys can no longer say that, they enjoy a juicy kitty cat without somebody going, well, we shouldn't talk about that because people that have been SA'd won't like it. I was SA'd as a child several times. I kind of like it when someone says, hey, they describe it as wet. And now they're like, oh, it's soft. You can't talk about how tight it is because somebody will be like, well, because of childbirth or because this and that. And also, what if someone has vaginism or whatever, or this or that? And I understand you were trying to be mindful of everybody, but Jesus fucking Christ, when you censor everybody to make sure you include everybody, you're gonna exclude somebody. That's why there are tags to say, hey, this is dealing with breeding. This is dealing with a breeding kink. So if you can't get pregnant, you don't listen to it. How fucking hard is it to look at the damn tags before you hit play? I look at the tags. I don't like spitting. So you know what I do? I don't go to the audio or the video, because I also look at Pornhub. I don't go to them and be like, oh, let me look and see what's on there. Oh, they're doing this. I don't like that. Then why watch it? If I'm watching, I can understand if it's not tagged. Like, there have been a couple of adult videos I've watched where they didn't tag the spitting. And I would stop midway and go, I can't. And I would go find something else. I would not go into the comments and be like, how dare you? This really disgusts me. This blah, blah, blah. Just fucking move on. God. Everybody's censoring shit. And then you wonder why we are being censored. It's because you censored shit. You forget that when you censor shit, there is the issue of what happens? More shit being censored. And people will say, well, I did it because of this and that. I'm tired. I'm so fucking tired. I am tired. I went to the Quinn subreddit like a dumbass. I read some stuff and I was like, oh yeah, no. I do not fuck with this. And I left.